Hi, I'm Jennifer Bolter here, and I'm so excited to share the history of Mr. Boykin at Golden Valley High School. I have the privilege and honor of sharing with you the top 10 reasons Mr. Boykin will be missed. Number 10, Team Boykin. Mike and Susan married in 1981. Their teaching career started with Sue being the first to join our district in 1985. And then Mike joined in 1990 at Atwater High. Together, they were charter faculty members who opened up Golden Valley High School in 1994. Mike and Sue are legendary teachers of Golden Valley. They make a great team because two are better than one. Number 9, resistance to technology. Throughout Mike's career, he has engaged 100% of his students year after year without using technology in the classroom. Then, hell froze over and Mike had to use technology to continue teaching during our school closure. Through Google Classroom and videos posted on YouTube, he did not go cold with student engagement, but turned up the heat. I personally witnessed 4 to 5 students during our shared office hours trying to convince him to continue those physics videos during his retirement. I invite you to subscribe to his YouTube channel. Number 8, Music Man. If you have ever witnessed Mike in action or grading papers in his classroom, he almost always had some jazz music playing in the background. Did you know he attended Merced College for 4 years, participating in the outstanding choral music program prior to his teaching career? Number 7, Department Head. Mike has served as a science department head for many years, sharing the responsibility with other colleagues. From Sue Fox, she says, Mike has always been a good listener. He was always willing to listen and help when he could, or find someone to help if he could not do it himself. Number 6, healthy lifestyle. From the way he traveled to school to what he ate almost every day, Mike had a healthy routine. Sun, rain, wind, or hail, he rode his bike to school, parking it in his class or department office. During lunch, the science department witnessed him eating only his homemade salad with bread or crackers, drinking water, while flipping through a physics journal almost every day. Number 5, relationships. This is a message from Mr. Swartwood. Mike and I taught science together at Golden Valley High School before I went into administration as an associate principal. Mike is a very intelligent person who had a knack for organizing his lessons to be captivating, which allowed his students to grasp concepts quickly. Mike knew that teaching was more of an art than a science, and he was very good at it. As a principal at GVHS, I work closely with Mike, and I would like to tell him this. I will always appreciate your ability to look at an issue from both sides and come to a reasonable conclusion. Your ability to stay calm, cool, and collected, even in difficult conversations, will always be appreciated and remembered. I am forever grateful I was able to work with you at GVHS. Take care, Mike. Number 4, Greatest Rally Commissioner. It has been a tradition since GV has had its first student rally that Mr. Boykin wear his white lab coat and his decibel reader to scientifically record which class chanted the loudest. He was precise, meticulous, and energetic with the student body. Of course, the seniors usually took the win, but Mr. Boykin always won the crowd. Number 3, President of the District Teachers Association. Mike led our DTA's president for a total of 6 years with gusto and heart. He eloquently spoke on teachers' behalf in front of our school board, negotiation teams, news media, and during our staff meetings. He did this with the best intentions in mind, for our students and for our teachers. We thank you, Mike, for your many countless hours serving our district. Number 2, model teacher. He believed, and students' testimonies have proved it, Student learning begins with an interesting concept, followed by inquiry-based questions, hands-on application, and everyone at the table is expected to contribute. Mike states at the beginning of the school year to his students, "I hate being bored." He hooked all his students to experience the fun he had playing with physics so much they did not know they were learning at the same time. This model of teaching has made a huge impact on many teachers, but most importantly, on students. And finally, number 1, the famous fall. A quote from the 2015 yearbook. "Yes, science may be difficult and hard work, but the feeling one gets after passing all the quizzes and tests is worthwhile. Every day, science teachers try to motivate students with creative experiments. After years of climbing a ladder for an experiment, Mr. Boykin took a head-splitting fall, which obviously shocked his students, but also ended him in the hospital. In no time, Mr. Boykin was back in the classroom, doing what he does best, teaching physics and inspiring students. Spend time with your friends and teachers and reflect on all of these you've done. There is no greater feeling at the end of the year to finally say, I did it." Okay, congratulations, Mr. Boykin. You did it. Cheers to you.
So, Michael, you were not the one that got me into the union. It was actually Nick Westerberg that asked me to join. But as I got in, I quickly realized who my mentor and steady voice of reason would always be, and it was you. I always looked to you for those things. You never once looked at me as though I was an idiot, even though I have been and will remain. But I really appreciate that you were always there for me at every question, every turn, as support and mentor. But the thing that surprises me the most, and that I'm most grateful for, is that I found a true friend. So thank you very much. And one thing that anybody who's watching this probably hasn't thought about, there are two people trying to fill the shoes, this gigantic void that Mike is leaving us. I don't know that we're going to be able to do it effectively, but the thing that I find interesting is that Val Moore taking over physics and me taking over as DTA president, we're going to do the best we can. But combined, we are roughly the same age as Mike. Miss Moore.
So unlike Tim over here, Mr. Boykin is the reason that I became a teacher or got dragged into this amazing career path. Mr. Boykin has been at my side every single day for lunch. I think one thing I appreciate the most about Mr. Boykin is how willing he is to help not just new teachers, but every teacher, but pretty much, and also help me finish my credential program by allowing me to interview him all the time, sit on his class all the time. But Mr. Boykin has been something like the grandfather I never really had. I enjoyed our lunchtime conversations. I could always go to him when I needed to. Sometimes he got mad at me for making silly mistakes, but for the most part, he's a rock star, and I appreciate you.
Today, I have the honor of speaking on behalf of Deborah Allen. A few things that I'd like to speak about is the dedication that she has given to Merced Union High School District. She has worked for the district for 36 years. She began working for the district in August of 1984. She worked at Atwater High for 1 year before transferring to Merced High School. I began working at both Merced High School and Golden Valley somewhere around 2000. After working at both schools during the school day, I asked for only one school. Golden Valley was the one school that I spent my day at. That was probably around 2004. She has taught at Golden Valley for about 22 years, but she has taught in the district for 36 years. Debbie wanted us to share this on her behalf. So I hope that you enjoy this little tidbit about Deborah and her future plans for retirement. She begins with, "Now it's time to open a new chapter in my life. I decided not to move to Maui, at least at this time. I still have my condo and it's being rented and is making wonderful profit, and it will still be there when I am ready to move there. My original idea was to move to Maui and come back and visit every 3 or 4 months. But I think if I did that, I would miss so much with my grandchildren. She currently has 4 of them. I see them every week and sometimes more than once a week, and I think I would miss them too much. And my boyfriend is not ready to retire yet, and I would have to leave him here, and that would be hard for me to do. However, there's a lot for me to do here. I have been in 3 short films so far and plan to continue on this path and see where this leads me. Short films are taken to film festivals. Many investors go to film festivals as well. If they believe that a short film would make a good story for a feature film, that's what we see whenever we go to the movie theater. They will invest to make it into a feature film. The Filmmakers Alliance is in Fresno, so filming is only an hour away. And besides, the actors are primarily college age, very few over 30 years old, so it seems that I have very little competition on the market for older women. I plan to do podcasts of how to age like a goddess, secrets to beauty, health, and happiness, as told by the aging goddess. I'm so excited about doing this project. This is what my passion is. My boyfriend and I also plan to do podcasts of the Central Valley Holistic Hub. We plan to do podcasts of everything holistic and metaphysical. Although I am opening a new chapter in my life, I will never forget the warmth, love, and connection that I have felt with my Cougar family. I will miss you all. Take care." Thank you, Deborah, for your service to Merced Union High School District. You will truly be missed. Thank you again.
Hey, Debbie, just want to thank you for always being kind to the students, always being kind to me, always remembering to ask me about my family, always asking me about my kids, always being like a positive attitude and positive vibes. But one thing I remember most is being in class and listening to kids talk about how many pull-ups you could do. I think we had Marines on campus one time. You did a great job doing pull-ups. I remember students always talking about how fit you were, and you served kind of a role model for them to just be like a lifelong athlete, lifelong fitness. So kids always spoke about that fondly, and I do remember that about you. And I know that now you're moving on. I know you might be going into some acting. I've seen you do a couple of parts, so I hope that goes well for you. Good luck in the future, and thank you for being part of the Golden Valley family.
Debbie, there are many personalities and people that are going to leave a huge hole in the culture of Golden Valley this year. I'm going to address you right now because you affected me in that you were a constant, empathetic ear and kind person regardless of any situation. So I appreciate all that you did for us at Golden Valley and for me personally, and this is for you.
Hey y'all, this is Jacqueline Wooding, and I have the honor and pleasure to congratulate Annette Brown on her retirement. I would like to describe the top 10 reasons why Golden Valley High School is going to miss Annette Brown. Number 10, her dedication to education. From 1989 to 2006, Annette was at Livingston High School as a teacher. She taught from subjects of drama, English from remedial to honors, avid, as well as coached volleyball there for 3 years. From 2006 to 2009, Annette was at Golden Valley High School as an induction mentor. From 2009 to 2011, Annette served Buhat Colony High School as an instructional coach. From 2011 to 2020, Annette was at Golden Valley High School as an instructional coach. Prior to Annette's career with Merced Union High School District, she taught at the college level for 7 years. From her days of teaching at the college level to the high school level to serving as an induction mentor and an instructional coach, Annette has served in education for a total of 38 years. During these 38 years, Annette has proven her dedication to education. This will be something that Golden Valley is deeply going to miss. The 9th reason why we are going to miss Annette Brown is her job approach. This actually comes from Miss Karen Davis, and these are her words. Annette approached her job not only with brilliance and professionalism, but with kindness and empathy. Because she fundamentally understood the challenges of the classroom, she sincerely and wholeheartedly invested her time in us. She wished to make us better, more powerful, resilient teachers. Annette's primary goal was to support us, help us become more creative, and find our purpose in the classroom. She did this with a smile on her face and love in her heart. Thank you so much, Annette. Reason number 8 comes from Jennifer Bolter, and that is the gift of hospitality. And this is what Jennifer had to say to Annette Brown. Annette has the gift of hospitality. She always greeted me with a welcoming attitude if it was in the hallway or in her office. If the time spent with her was more than 5 minutes, she was generous with offering tea, coffee, or homemade brownies. Her office was uplifting and positive, backing up her words of instruction or encouragement. Reason number 7 is demonstrating gratitude by Kayla Hunger.
It has been said that to understand the measure of a man, how great somebody is, you simply must count his friends. And while Annette does have a lot of friends, I don't think this is the true way that you measure the worth of an individual. I think the best way to understand how wonderful an individual is to see what the people around them say about them, think about them, and the words that they associate with them. Some words that I associate with Annette are caring, loving, warm-hearted, just full of wisdom. But the one that tops them all, I believe, is gratitude. Gratitude is something that Annette not only believes to be an essential to life, she lives it. She has taught me how to be more grateful. I have seen her go through hard times in life, struggles, difficulties, and have the ability to put things in perspective, to see what she has, her friends, the love that her friends have for her, the things that she has been blessed with in life, and is able to put that above any heartache and any struggle that she is facing. She has taught me to do that. I have seen it in her own life. That is Annette. She is grateful. She is full of gratitude. I recently bought an agenda for next year, and in that agenda was a quote about gratitude, and the first person that came to my mind was Annette. In fact, one of the only people that came to my mind was Annette. Because she not only preaches the need for gratitude, she lives it in her own life. Which is something that I will hopefully be able to take on in mine as I see her to continue to live it in hers. Annette, I love you, and I'm going to miss you tremendously in so many ways. And I just wish you all the best and all the enjoyment and rest and fun that will come out of your retirement. I love you.
Reason number 6 is welcomes all people. This comes from Mike Richter, and this is what he has to say for Annette. Annette welcomed me from day one when I came to Golden Valley. She helped me tremendously during my first year, as she has helped countless other staff over the years. Thank you, Annette. You will be missed. Reason number 5, made an impact. These are words from Laura Daly. Hello, Annette. Where do I begin? You have made an incredible impact on not only everyone you have mentored over the years, but on everyone you meet. You have a true gift. Whether a new or veteran teacher, you equally validate our experiences and guide us to strengthen our skills. And finally, you are a cherished friend to many, and I hope we can keep in touch with a group of Golden Valley teachers who would love to sip wine and share friendship with you. Reason number 4, being a true friend. These words come from Greg Euchre. I'm going to miss Annette's gratitude she showed to everyone around her. I'm going to miss all of our conversations, not only about bettering me as a teacher, but bettering me as a person. She has a huge heart and goes above and beyond to make everyone around her better. Annette is a true friend and someone I will miss more than words can express. Having Annette in my life has truly made me a better teacher, professional, person, and friend. I love you, Annette. Reason number 3 is having school spirit. These words are from Haley Forsberg. One thing I will miss about Annette is her school spirit. She was always down for a dress-up day and would always do her best to participate in any activities going on at school. She was a frequent face in the stands at sporting events and always encouraged others to participate. I love how dedicated she was to Golden Valley, the students, and the staff. Reason number 2, strong work ethic. These words are from Kevin Swartwood. I've known AB for a long time, but did not really get to know her until I became the principal at Golden Valley High School. I found out quickly that Annette has a strong work ethic and would spend hours and even days helping anyone at Golden Valley High School that wanted help on a project or a lesson or even an upcoming speech. I relied heavily on AB to assist our new teachers with instructional design, and she was able to quickly and efficiently assist new teachers in feeling more comfortable, which made them more effective. Ultimately, everything AB did for our staff translated to helping our students succeed, and I will always be grateful for the time she spent with us. Good luck to you in your next endeavor, Annette. Golden Valley High School will miss you. Reason number 1, her hugs. Both Woodings have decided that we are going to miss Annette's hugs. As many of you can attest, Annette is the best hugger, hands down, on campus. When she hugs you, she really hugs you, even if you don't really want it. She allows for you to feel how really special you are to her through her hugs. We are going to deeply miss receiving hugs from you on an almost daily basis. Annette, thank you for making me into the educator I am today. We love you, Annette.